Hi, my name is John Pereira, owner of New York Kite Center. I want to talk to you today about choosing your first kite board. First, I want to point out a light wind board because it really highlights some of the characteristics of a board and some of the points I want to go over with you today. First, if you look at the profile of this board, you can see that it's very square. That's going to help you with staying upwind and give you a nice edge. The other thing that I want to point out is the rocker. That's the curvature of the board. This board in particular is very flat, meaning that it's going to help you stay upwind and give you a more effective edge. The disadvantages of this board would be when you get overpowered, it's going to be harder to hold your edge because there's so much surface area, including the tips of this board, which will also make it harder to ride in the chop, a lot more harder in the knees. So I want to point out an advanced board here. Here's the Cabrini Ace. This board here, you can see the profile of this board is a lot more tapered on the tips. That's going to make it easier to ride through the chop and a lot less difficult on the knees. If you look at the profile of this board, a lot more curve to it. That's the rocker. It's going to make it easier for jumping and landings, as well as making it easier to ride in the chop. The disadvantage of this board would be it's harder to stay upwind because of the advanced rocker and the tips being more tapered, a lot less surface area, so more difficult to stay upwind. So I want to point out one other board here. This board here, the Cabrini Spectrum, it has a good combination of a tapered tips to it as well as a flat rocker. That's going to make it a great board for overall use, meaning that you can stay upwind easily on this, but still be able to ride it in the chop and still be a good board for jumping and progressing. So this would be a perfect choice for a beginner board and someone that wants to advance. If you have any other specific questions about choosing boards, you can email me directly and I will get back to you as quickly as possible.